In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to fix Shopify analytics and conversion rate discrepancies. Open your Shopify admin, then go to the bottom left corner and click Settings. In the Settings area, look to the menu on the left and click Customer Privacy. This opens the section where Shopify controls consent, tracking permissions, and privacy-related pages. On this screen, you should see areas like Privacy Policy, Cookie Banner, and Data Sharing Opt-out page. Start with the Cookie Banner section. Click Cookie Banner to expand it. Inside, look for the Regions and Content area. This is the part that decides which visitors must see a consent banner before tracking begins. If the cookie banner is active in a region and a visitor declines cookies, that visitor may not appear in your session or conversion reporting. That is normal behavior. The issue happens when the banner is enabled in regions that do not actually apply to your store. In that case, tracking can be blocked more often than necessary. Review the regions currently selected here. Check whether those regions match the places where your legal requirements actually require a consent banner. If you see regions that do not apply to your business, remove them, so tracking is not being restricted unnecessarily. Stay focused on the selected regions and make sure they reflect only the locations that matter for your store's privacy obligations. Next, go back to the main customer privacy settings page again. Now click Data Sharing Opt-out page to open it. Here, check whether this page is enabled, and then check which regions it applies to. If the opt-out page is turned on for all regions, instead of only the places where this is legally required, more visitors may opt out of tracking. That can lower the number of sessions and conversions showing in your reports. Look through the regions assigned to this setting and confirm they match only the places where data sale opt-out requirements apply. This keeps the setting aligned with legal requirements without reducing your tracking coverage more than necessary. Now move to the next fix. In the Settings menu, click General. Scroll down until you reach the Store Default section, then find the Time Zone field. Check the time zone selected here. This needs to match the reporting time zone in your Google Analytics 4 property. If the two platforms use different time zones, the same order can appear on different days in each report, which causes daily totals to look inconsistent even when the underlying activity is the same. Compare the Shopify time zone with the one set in Google Analytics 4 under Admin, then Property Settings, then Reporting Time Zone. If they do not match, change one so both platforms align. The goal here is to make sure reporting days begin and end at the same time in both systems. Next, go back into Settings and click Payments. On the Payments page, look under Additional Payment Methods and find any test mode badge that appears there. Click that badge to open the related settings. Scroll down until you reach the Enable Test Mode option. Check whether the toggle is turned on. If test mode is still active, switch it off. Test mode should only be used during setup, and if it stays enabled, test transactions can end up mixed into your analytics data. After that, return to the Shopify homepage. In the left sidebar, click Orders. Look through the order list for test orders. These often show $0, 0 cents, or indicate the bogus gateway. When you find them, click to select the test orders you want to clean up. Then click the three-dot icon and choose Archive Orders. Archiving removes those test orders from analytics calculations without deleting them permanently, which helps bring your order counts and conversion rate closer to the real numbers. The last fix is checking for duplicate tracking scripts. This issue happens when multiple analytics scripts fire on the same page. When that happens, sessions and conversions can be counted more than once, which inflates your data and creates mismatches between Shopify and Google Analytics 4. Use this step to confirm that duplicate tracking is not present, because if the same tracking event fires multiple times, your reporting will not reflect actual store activity accurately. Once you've worked through these fixes, your privacy settings are no longer overblocking tracking. Your Shopify and Google Analytics time zones are aligned. Test mode is turned off. Old test orders are archived, and duplicate tracking is no longer inflating your numbers. If this helped, hit like and subscribe.